100 converted plane, looks like. Beechcraft Bonanza.
The runners are on the wingtips.
Abraham Lincoln, Goodwill.
The elevators are up front.
Baldwin, Red Devil, they called it.
Remember during the Korean War,
Nope.
what the hell?
There's a little flying wing up there.
I thought it was bigger than that.
The Northrop Flying Wing.
It's the N1M.
The N1M. This is one of the very first.
35 and the N9M, yeah. Then the YB-49 bomber. Well, which one was flying overhead during Hap Arnold's funeral? I had to march in and Truman's 48 inauguration. They had these flying wings. One of these flying overhead. Yeah.
This is an airplane.
This is one of those. Built in 47.
Convertiplane. Adjustable topped wing. It's kind of pivoted on this mechanism here. Lycoming R7755 engine, largest reciprocating engine ever built, never flown. 5,000 horsepower at 2,600 RPM. Offered to Howard Hughes for his HR-1 flying boat, but he chose the R4360 there. And swords. It was quite a different looking aircraft. It was a Japanese Shinden.
So you get positive. Get it off the ground and get it back on the ground. The rest of the time, you do the wingboard. It just went away too.
Bonanza. Looks like an around-the-world flight. The Ackerman tailless, they call it. The N1M, Northrop. Pusher. This Baldwin Red Devil is in need of some restoration, so it's in the right place. Well, we're going to say goodbye to the Paul Garber Restoration Museum and head out for Oregon. Off the bat, we bumped into Frank Macy, the historian of it, and he's put some nose art on Neil Rose's Harpoon. Well, this is Frank Macy's nose art on Neil Rose's Harpoon. Oh, Frank, I didn't know he was an artist, but he sure is. It's 4th of July, 1992. Okay, we're going to take Wally Schuback and Pearl Lang into the Neil Rose hangar at Pearson Air Park to see what Neil's got hiding in here. Vancouver, Washington.
He's got a scrap iron T6, it looks like. That's a very famous aircraft. Of course, Pearson
Wally
Airfield
Pearl
is a very
from down
famous
under
airfield,
Melbourne.
too. And then, lo and behold, what have we got over here in the corner? That's the Neil Rose Hurricane. Is that the Mark II? Yeah. The Mark II. Neil's been working on this for quite a few years. And he's had it on display at Pearson Air Museum for a while, but it's back in the hangar being worked on. And she's a beauty, as you can see. Yes, sirree. What do you think, Wally? Think the guys in Australia like this video when it's through?
Oh, yes. They don't have one of these in Australia yet. Not a one. Some of the top pilots that flew these during the war were Australian. New Zealanders.
Yeah. Actually, they never got the credit they really deserved.
before the brunt of the Battle of Britain. Spitfire, that's the glamour flying weapon.
They just wiped out another Spitfire last weekend.
Well, this is Neil Rose, the owner of the Hurricane.
Hi, guys.
And the Harpoon. And what have you got over here? Neil, what's this aircraft here you got?
Another AT.
Another AT-6.
Yeah, the guy came in and did a loop right at ground level.
Here's a little bit of close-up of the Hurricane fuselage. Frank Macy now heads up the American Junior Aircraft. A little Starduster 2. John Woolley owns this one.
Starduster hand-built?
Yeah. And then we got the Travelair here. Shades of the 1930s. Well, Neil, is this airplane flyable now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, have you been flying it? Yeah, so Neil flies this all around, I guess. And we got a Yak 18 out here. And another T6. We're going to open up the doors here pretty soon and go in and look around. I understand the GB Racer's in there. Built right here in Oregon. We got a nice little Tiger Moth. And a Stinson back there. And another T6. The Yak 18 aerobatic aircraft, trainer for the USSR, when the USSR was around, that is. Lusty Lady.
Navy shipboard fighter in the 30s.
This is a replica of an F-11C fuselage, of course. There's Wally's Jenny.
Wally Olson.
Wally Olson's from Evergreen Airport. He's flown this at Oshkosh. There it is, folks. The Creswell GB from Creswell, Oregon. How about that, sports fans? This aircraft was built honors in its class at Sun and Fun in Lakeland, Florida, just a month or so ago. They say it flies like a pussycat. Dispelled all the fears of the treacherous aircraft, which it is not, they say. This is Gary Thompson, curator of Pearson Air Museum. Isn't that right, Gary?
That's the truth. I wouldn't like it.
And this is the oldest operating airport in the west of the Mississippi, right?
That's the truth.
In the United States.
That's what we tell
Or is it continentally? Yeah. And here we have the Yak 50 of Bill Reisman. Bill Reisman's a local Northwest flyer. He has two of these aircraft, and he flies them in the air shows. And the name of their show is Yak Attack. Nice PT-17. There's a couple of your typical Australian tourists taking in the sights. Look at that Australian bird. Now, what
Wally
kind of bird is
Schuback
that,
and
Pearl?
Pearl Lang.
Kookaburra. Correction, this is a PT-13. The American Eagle. This museum is located in Vancouver, Washington, right across the river from downtown Portland, Oregon. This is the door that Delmar has to climb into in order to get to that spacious cockpit. Gary's going to open this up, and that's how you get in, guys. Just crawl right in here.
Sure, I'll be done in just a second.
And this is where he sits. And of course it's experimental. Isn't that neat? Now you guys been inside the GB Racer. Okay. That's a big enough thrill for me.
Now
Gary.
watch this. This is the best part here. See? It's built like a piano.
Oh my
You ready?
gosh.
Watch this.
Slick, slick, slick. Check out the thickness of this rudder, guys. Looks like it's got a little bit of right rudder built into it, doesn't it? If you had to guess. Yes, sir. Pretty thick.
Good visibility.
Good forward visibility. Definitely the Curtis headless pusher. Headless because the canards were broken off in a slight accident, so they decided to fly it without the canards and found out it flew better. This is an actual lounge seat after the out of the